Hey everyone, hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to create something very powerful and very pretty. Yeah, I'm talking about Power Red Lips and Classic Liner. This combination has always been very special and it will always be in fashion because it's a classic combination. When it is done perfectly, it just gives you that beautiful, edgy look. So let's create that. And you just need simple things, very simple things. Yeah. Choose your favorite red lips, a liner, and a neutral palette. And of course, the liner of your choice for your eyes. And if it is black, pitch black, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to take my ABH Modern Renaissance palette. It's nice to get in touch with this palette again because I've got neutrals in it and it gives me a nice shade range. So I don't need much of a shadow work today, just a couple of shades here. So as you can see, it has got a nice shade range and I can rely on this palette when it comes to neutrals or when it comes to colors. Let's just begin. If you are a huge fan of classic liner, this is the video for you because I'm going to talk about couple of tips that would help you get that crisp liner you have been longing for. All you need is a base shadow. For that, I'm going to choose this beautiful champagne shade. I'm not going for matte today. I want something shimmery and I'm just going to use a tissue so that I don't overdo anything because the classic wing liner and the red lips, it's pretty much everything when it comes together. A beautiful champagne shade from lid to your brow bones. It is going to cover your highlight as well, so you can just go for a freehand application here and keep the tissue handy so that you can wipe off the excess because that way you are not going to pack a punch there. Still on the same shade, it is going to give me a beautiful base and at the same time some shine on the lid. Take a big fluffy brush and start blending the shadow around your eyes. From inner corner to outer corner, from lid to brow bone. Give a nice shape. So that's the first step of layering the color. It's a timeless classic look. Placing the color and blending it. Both are very important and little by little that goes a long way. Try to make it as smooth as possible with your blending brush. Don't worry about losing the color because you can always add it. And I know we are going to just use couple of shades here, not much to do, but the more blending is done, the shades will stand out and it will give you a soft, subtle shine there. Any palette that has champagne shade, you can take it. And next I'm going to go for something deeper than that, this rich brown. Choose a brush which has got this flat tip. That way it is easier for you to place the color at the right spot. The color is really pigmented, it's rich, and that's why we have to be extra careful. It is very buttery, very smooth. Little by little you can build on the color. Try to go a little bit above your crease line. That way you will give your eyes an illusion of extra lid space. Keep the blending brush handy. It has got nothing, just that shimmery shadow, so even beautiful because now it is like an overlap. The same for my other eye. If you follow these steps, it will be really easier for you to achieve that look. You don't have to go towards inner corner with the rich brown. You just have to stick to, say, 1/3. I never get a second thought about this look because No matter what, it looks beautiful. And if done well, it just looks absolutely stunning. Bold, beautiful, pretty, elegant. So that much with the neutrals, and I'm going to add a little bit of white gold to it because I want some warmth back to my skin. For that, I'm going to use the shade on the inner corners, and even better if I go with a pinpointed brush. So I'm going to go for this brush, which is dense at the same time tapered, so just will place the color at the right spot. Dab it on your inner corner, and especially where the dip is, a beautiful highlight looks really gorgeous there. Just adds an extra element to your whole eye look. Make sure you see no edges, and it just means you have to blend it a little bit more. That's all. Now starts the liner work. I want something rich, something really black. So going for Maybelline gel liner, and I'm going to thin it out a little with Aqua Seal from Makeup Forever because I really want a smooth finish. And I think when the liner is a little bit thin, I can take my time to create the liner. It goes very beautifully and smoothly. Just a little scrape of it. Choose the liner that you are most comfortable with. I just love to work with an angle brush, so I go for something. Either I will mix black shadow with Aqua Seal or gel liner when I am looking forward to something very crisp and very precise. There you go, my favorite. The richer it is, the better. So I'm going to work from my palette. Angle brush, I trust this one. It's going to be a classic one, so no fleck or no wing. Let it dry. Connect the dash or connect the dots. Go as close to the roots because that's what will give you the intensity and the impact. Now I'm going to go for baby steps to make the liner stand out a little bit more by cleaning the edges. The whole impact will be around the eyes. It will be a closed look. So after we are done with this, I am going to intensify it a little bit more with the black shadow. Any black shadow will do. It will make the liner even more rich. It is locked with the shadow, and if you want to go for an extra mile, take a setting mist or any makeup remover and with a clean brush, try to adjust the edges because the more crisp it is, the more impactful it is. So I'm taking my MAC Prep and Prime and I'm just cleaning the edges. Clean tissue. Every time you use the angle brush, it has to be clean. So just make sure that you have a tissue handy and give it another mist. When you are actually creating the liner, if you are really careful, you don't have to do the correction work. Maybe a little bit, not much. So that's about the liner, and now I'm going to get started with the lips, and I have been waiting for this moment. The lip liner that I'm going to use is my Makeup Forever High Precision Lip Pencil, and I really love this color and the smoothness. Overdrawing a little bit, yeah, to give it a nice rounded shape. Today I'm going to use it for the first time, my YSL shade number 1, and it's a gorgeous summer red. Creamy, buttery, shiny. It's really easy to get a precise red lip with this kind of cut. Take your time with your gorgeous favorite shade of red. To be extra careful, a little bit of adjustments with the lip liner. If you want to give a special shape to your lips. Lips are ready. A little bit on the lower lash line, something rich brown. Going for the same shade. As I said, this look does not need much shadow work. And a little bit of highlight. The shades we started with, especially around the inner corner. Just throwing the light back there. And since I'm in love with that golden, white gold kind of shade, I'm going to intensify the inner corner one last time. And also near that. A little bit. I love it when it comes to this kind of look around the outer corner. Just a bit of it. Yep. A little bit of powder. And with the red lips, I really like some berry kind of blush. So I'm going for this one. It's intense. And just a hint of berry blush. Just lovely. So there you go, guys. Now I'm just going to go for my falsies. So if you really want to take a look at that, how I apply falsies, stay tuned, or else practice the classic liner. So I've got this pack from Sephora collection. Any special day, special lashes. I really like the case and the lash style. Near the inner corner, a little bit of trimming can help. Just a tiny bit of it, so that it does not feel pokey there. So that's about it. If you want to know how to apply false lashes, I have created a video on that, and I will link that video in the description box so you can check out. And if you really want to apply some falsies, you can totally use the tips and tricks shown in that video. So for now, I think I'm pretty happy with the look. What do you say? This is a classic timeless look, and yeah, doesn't take much shadows, but it takes some time and effort to create the perfect precise liner and the perfect precise red lips. But once done, it is going to be a super pretty powerful look. So on that note, this is Soma saying bye to all of you. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you learned something out of it, and definitely give it a try. And please practice on your liner and practice on your red lips, and you will get there. So final words, have a great day. Watch my next video. Stay tuned.